Hoodimus Zed here with a review of some sort on this atrocity, and I will explain that in due time. This thing, first of all, it's known as the Batman Beyond Street to Sky Batmobile. It was released in the year 1999-2000, and it is the first Batmobile that Hasbro released after they absorbed the Kenner name entirely. And I tell you what, this is a piece of garbage as a toy. Now, as you probably know, I don't just review on, designs and everything like that. I also review it as a playability, as a toy. Let's say that they ever do decide to re-release this vehicle, and you decide you want one for your kids or something like that. Well, now you're going to have this review to tell you against it. This thing is bad. The design as such is just, it's faithful to the design of the cartoon series Batman Beyond, where, Batman of the future, Terry McGillis and all that, mentored by an old Bruce Wayne. The design is alright, but it's impacted by flaws, such as these. The fold, when these wingtips would fold down. And this right here, what is this? Like a side fender of the vehicle? What is this? And I'll show you in a little while. And of course, since it's Hasbro, they like to cut corners on everything possible. Because they like to keep their money on Kenner. Hence why the merger. But yeah, headlight, I'm guessing. These are supposed to be illuminating the show, and of course they're painted. And a really crappy paint job at best. Look at that. You probably can't tell with my camera, but it's spray painted and it's blotchy. And there's even parts of the car that are painted, and I don't understand how they were painted. Look at that. What is that? I bought this thing brand new in box a couple of years ago. And of course, usually I like to keep the boxes. This box sucks. It's just this car in flight mode, which I will show you now. Like I said, the design is pretty faithful to the car in the shell, but it's impacted by flaws, and mainly these stickers. Now, I did have this car without the yellow stickers, and it just looked bland. So I figured, I'll put the yellow stickers on. And it just clashes with the car. Yellow, black, and red. What were they thinking? Why couldn't it be like a blue or a purple or just a different shade of red? Dear God. Alright. Since this is the Street to Sky Batmobile, you're going to want to know how to get it from street to flight mode. Alright, very simple. On the underside of the car, which is actually not that bad, engine, console, whatever. And that little knob I'll explain later. There's a handle right here. And it's also funny because here we have the jet stream right here, this little sticker here. But it's hidden because of this handle! Alright, you want to grab a hold of the handle, push it forward. Yeah, that's very fluid and symmetrical right there. Then you push it, pull it out. That I actually kind of like. Alright. Then you want to take the front panels and fold them down. I would suggest never doing this. I don't like putting it in the flight mode because this one likes to stick. And it's because this piece of plastic is separating. Thank you, Hasbro. Brand new in box. My God. And here it is. It's flight mode. Flight mode is badass. I'll give it that. And I'm guessing this is where the stickers itself. Because in flight mode, the stickers, they don't look terrible. I still don't know why they're there. Probably so the car itself doesn't look as bland as it does. And much like any Hasbro Kenner car of that era, the stickers actually have like in molds to where the stickers actually go. So you definitely know which sticker goes where. And this is basically flight mode. It's not too bad. And remember when I said about like this monstrosity? Why that's there? That little fender? Well, it keeps this wing from doing a complete 180. So it rests at a 90-degree angle. It looks like the pin's coming out too. Wow! Yeah, there's 2 pins in here to hold the wings together. The pins are coming out. Thanks, Hasbro. Nice little dealie you got here. I've only transferred this car twice. Twice! Once for here, once for the review. I've only done it twice. Alright. Pay attention here. This is another feature. There are 6 discs. What you want to do is you want to grab this right here, this little top portion of the car, and just push it forward. And then pay attention to the cockpit right here. Wow! Wow. Nice. Great propulsion on that one. That's going to stop maybe like a 5-year-old on a tricycle, and then he'll just get back up and just start rolling again. And then his parents will sue you. That does no damage at all whatsoever. I have to take the cockpit off because this is actually the wonderful feature. This is my favorite feature of the car, the cockpit. Look, everything is there's so much going on in this cockpit. Of course, it's all stickers. A lot of them were a bitch to get on too, especially the ones right under here. It's even got a joystick. Holy crap! Even though that's not how the car was piloted, it's got a joystick. Alright. Now remember that little knob I showed you at the underside of the car? You want to pull that thing up, rotate it about 90 degrees, and that's how you load your discs. And then, safety feature. You won't be able to fire the discs until you rotate that handle 90 degrees again. And there it is, the Street to Sky Batmobile. I'm going to back in the street mode. Ah! Stupid fence. Alright. Like I said, there's not much I can say good about this vehicle. The design is nice. The street, the sky function of build, the transformation sequence does not work all the time. And there are so many design flaws, like you just barely tap this here and the wing goes down. No lock. There's hardly any lock to this. Paint details are shoddy, the sticker details are just god-awful, and the only thing I could really compliment it is the cockpit. Cockpit and the design of the street, of the actual flight mode. But it's not a good toy, it's not a fun toy, it's basically nothing more than a display piece for someone's mantle. Some kid is going to break this bad, forcefully break it. The only way I can ever get these things to transform is I have to hold on to the underside while folding this down. Otherwise, you're just going to break it. And that's what I'm going to say here, and I will be back with another review shortly.